felt it, that prickle on the back of your neck when you're in a room that's too open. You aren't being watched, but you're behaving like you are. You sit straighter. You check your phone less. You feel a quiet pressure to look composed. This isn't a personality trait. It's a design trap. Whether you are at your desk or in your living room, you're likely living inside a 200-year-old experiment called Panopticon. And modern architecture turned it into a luxury aesthetic. The idea begins in 1785. Philosopher Jeremy Bentham designed what he called the ultimate inspection house, a circular building, cells around the edge, a tower at the center. The tower was dark. The prisoner couldn't see the guard, but the guard could see the prisoner. Bentham's genius wasn't the guard. It was what happened inside the prisoner's mind. If you think you might be watched, you behave as if you are being watched. Architecture didn't just hold your body, it occupied your mind. The building became a machine for self-censorship. Now jump forward to 2 centuries. Corporate architects took this prison geometry and gave it a makeover. They called it the open plan. They sold it as transparency, collaboration, and freedom. But look at the sightlines. In an open office, there is no central tower. Everyone becomes the guard. Your boss, your peers, the person walking to the coffee machine. This creates something psychologists call evaluation apprehension. You don't do your best work, you do your most visible work. That's why you open emails you've already opened. Why you type louder than necessary. Why you walk faster, even when there's nowhere to go. You put on your I am busy face. And when the architecture fails to give you a wall, you build a digital one. Noise cancelling headphones, screens, strategic posture. We traded deep focus for constant performance. The office became a factory for appearing productive, not for actually being productive. And then we did something even stranger. We brought the Panopticon home. We tore down the walls between the kitchen, dining room, and lounge. We called it the Great Room. Now, the kitchen island is the central tower. There are no blind spots. In architecture, a blind spot is not a flaw. It's when your nervous system goes to rest. When you remove the walls, you remove the refuge. You are on display to your family, to your guests, even to yourself. This is why you feel restless in your own living room. Your brain is stuck in high vigilance, not because you're anxious, but because the architecture stripped away your cover. And let me be very clear here. This is not anti-open space. This is anti-exposure. Light is not the problem. Connection is not the problem. The problem is uninterrupted visibility without psychological safety. So how do we fix a building that's trying to watch us? We reintroduce the threshold. First, back protection. Stop floating your sofa in the middle of a void. Put a console table, a low wall, or a tall plant behind it. You're not decorating, you're telling your nervous system, my back is covered. Second, the broken plan. Designers are moving away from fully open layouts and towards broken ones. Slatted wood screens, internal glass partitions, double-sided fireplaces. You keep the light, you keep the openness, but you give the brain something to lean against. Third, pools of light. Stop lighting everything equally. Use lamps, create islands of brightness. When you are in the light and the rest of the room falls into the shadow, you feel hidden. Here's the truth most floor plans never admit. Architecture is never neutral. Every wall we build or tear down changes how our brain functions. Your home and your office should not be galleries where you are the exhibit. They should be sanctuaries where you are allowed to disappear. So, look at your space. Is it a home or is it a panopticon? And if you are ready to design for your brain, not just for your eyes, subscribe. Let's build something better.